My name is Paige. I'm 29 years old. I worked as a video creator for a company, but quit after marrying my husband, Braden, who's an office worker. But even after that, I've been helping with video editing my former colleague asked me to do sometimes while doing housework. After settling down, we decided to move into his parents' house where his sister lives as well. They're actually planning to renovate the storeroom and turn it into my study. So excited. Then, the morning after we successfully moved in, I went to the kitchen to make breakfast and found my sister-in-law, April, eating ice cream on the couch in the living room watching TV. She had started working a part-time night shift at a convenience store a few days ago, so she must have just come home. How was work, April? After asking that, she suddenly said,
Good. Hey, what's your yearly income?
What? Is she serious? Oh, I'm not focusing on work that much right now, so around $6,000 or so?
Really? I earn more than you? Mine is around $9,000 or so.
Oh, I see. That's, very nice. Yeah. I was at a loss how to react, but she continued making insensitive remarks.
You need to learn from me and live your life more efficiently, okay? I can't believe you don't know that being older than me. Getting older without anything is a big no-no.
Excuse me?
I'm working with 2 other people on my shift now, but one of them is quiet and dull and doesn't say anything even when I'm slacking off. I'm making easy money.
After saying that, she got up, started humming, and went to her room. Wow, what's wrong with her? I never thought she would be inconsiderate like this. I guess there are some things you see once you start living together. I know it's early, but I started to wonder if it's okay to continue living with someone like this. So, that night before going to bed, I told my husband Braden everything my sister-in-law had said to me, but...
Huh? What she said isn't bad at all. Are you kidding me? Shake it off.
What?
All she said was to live your life efficiently. That's true. Why are you saying that there's something wrong? Nothing's wrong.
I was the one getting yelled at for some reason. I was suspicious of his response. But since we are a family living together, it's true that I shouldn't worry about that. Maybe I'll just see how things go. I thought to myself that and didn't discuss it any further. However, one day, about 3 days after moving into the house, I went to my study after dinner, but something was wrong. Huh? Where did my headphones go? I couldn't find the unopened headphone I bought the other day for work. Thinking it was strange, I asked Braden and his mom in the living room.
Headphone? I didn't know you had one.
Maybe you forgot it somewhere.
Weird. I'll ask April when she comes home from her shift then. However, the moment I muttered that...
There's no way April would do something like that. Asking her means that you're suspecting her, huh?
What? No, I'm not. My mother-in-law suddenly got pissed off and yelled at me. Now that I think about it, I think I've seen her giving April pocket money every day and buying her all sorts of things many times over the past few days. April is young, but already 26 years old. It's like she's still over-attached to April. Anyways, guess what? I got yelled at by Braden again before going to bed that night.
Being jealous is shameful and something so stupid, you know? You're jealous of April because she's younger and the most loved in this house, huh?
What? Are you serious? Absolutely not.
My mom said she's going to kick you out if you suspect April again.
Kick me out?
Yes, of course. I would, too. Also, you got some damn nerve to suspect everyone before suspecting yourself. What the hell?
What is wrong with this family? Goodness, I can't even find a word to say. I then went to bed in anger and frustration that I couldn't even take out. Of course, I wasn't able to talk about the headphones after that, so it's remaining missing. But the next day, and the day after, things started disappearing from my study room. At the same time, I met a neighbor who used to be her classmate and told me she stole things from her classmates a lot and didn't care. My mother-in-law apologized every time, but looks like her bad habit is well known in the neighborhood. Hearing this, I had a bad feeling, so without telling anyone, I installed a hidden camera with a recording function. The next day, I checked the footage from the hidden camera on my phone while Braden was snoring coming home from a company party drunk last night. Of course, wearing my newly purchased earphones so he wouldn't notice. Then, just before sunrise, I heard what sounded like April coming home. I looked at my phone with my heart pounding, and bingo! There was a clear image of her entering my study, taking my necklace, and putting it in her bag, smiling. I even heard her say these words clearly through my earphones.
Yes! Another extra income! I'll sell it on a flea market site and earn some cash!
God, that biatch! I ran out of the bedroom and flung my study door open. Hey, give back the necklace. I also know that you stole my headphones. In response to my unintentional anger, she said,
So, what if I did? If it's something important, keep it close to you. It's your fault.
Excuse me? There's no way I could do that. Also, I can't believe you would take things and sell them.
Because my mom is so poor, so I don't have enough pocket money. Goodness, I'm sleepy. Oh, good night.
Hey, wait! Give me back my necklace. I called out and tried to stop her from leaving my room, but...
Shut up!
She took a thick book that was nearby and threw it right at me with all her strength. Ow! The book hit my arm with a critical hit. While I was in pain, April quickly went into her room without apologizing. I went to her room and knocked a few times, but no response. I tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge an inch because something heavy was blocking it. That day, I showed the hidden camera footage to Braden and his mom, but all they said was, "It's your fault," and "Leave April alone." So, I've decided on something. He's been telling me to shake it off and tolerate it because we're living here as a family. But, of course I can't do that. Are you serious? There's a thief who took my working tools and stuff. I want this biatch to thoroughly regret all the bad things she has done. She'll get the punishment she deserves. She better be prepared. 3 days later, I was ready to punish her, so the night that April was off, I handed divorce papers to the three of them. Braden and my mother-in-law were surprised. But April was laughing in my face, saying,
Before you leave, can I have the laptop or the regular computer? I know you have both. You say it's for work, but you don't make that much money, so you won't need both, right? I want the laptop. Thank you. We let you live here for a few days, so it's like a thank you gift from you to me.
God, such a disgusting person till the end. I don't owe you anything. I did the housework and cooked every day.
So? Who cares about that? I'm telling you to give us something or pay us. Wow, are people with low income stupid?
The moment I tried to say something, the doorbell rang. My mother-in-law went to the front door, but returned shortly after and said, "April, someone from your part-time job is here." So I followed her. She must be so worried that someone from her job would come to the house. Then, after Braden and his mom also came to the entrance, the manager slowly opened his mouth and said in a loud voice,
April, you're fired as of today.
What?
When the manager said that, she let out a weird voice. Then the door opened, and a young woman who was hiding behind popped her head out.
That woman right there came to our convenience store yesterday and said you'll probably know by listening to others, but April has been slacking off at work. Is that true?
Yes, I actually went to the convenience store where April works and exposed about her slacking off.
This young lady works with April, and it looks like April was slacking off so much that she was thinking of showing me videos of her napping or playing games in the back while she was at work on her phone.
What?
After he said that, the employee glared at April looking exactly like a demon.
You said that I don't say anything when you're slacking off, right? I don't, because I hate you. And I don't want to talk to you. I came here to tell you that, idiot.
Saying this, she took out her phone from her pocket and showed a video of April slacking off at work in her face. But she just crossed her arms and acted like she did nothing wrong and said,
Who cares if I get fired? There are plenty of places where I can work anyways.
"Is she serious?" Suddenly, a man in a suit called out, "Hello, excuse me," to us from the other side of the gate of the house. April tilted her head looking confused as she looked at him. He's a lawyer I called, actually. I told her who it was.
What? A lawyer?
After that, I could see sweat pouring from her forehead. My goodness, how satisfying. I will claim damages for all of my personal belongings you sold without my permission. I think it'll be around $9,000. That necklace is super expensive.
$9,000? Hey, don't buy something expensive even if you're poor. God.
When I was working, my yearly income was $50,000.
This is seriously? That's a lot higher than mine.
Then she turned around panicking and said,
Mom, can you pay for me? Please?
Did she really ask her? However,
What? No. There's no way I could. I still need to pay the house loan.
sucks for her.
Then Brayden? Please?
She even asked Brayden, but
What? No!
yep, I knew that. Then the police arrived.
Why even the police?
Remember you threw a book at me in my study? It's all recorded on the hidden camera. I also got a doctor's note, so it was more than enough for me to file a complaint with those. Also, since the book hit my arm, I can't work well because it hurts. I'm unable to perform work now, actually, so you need to pay for that too. Then, April, with a pale face, fell on her knees on the ground on that spot.
I'm screwed.
A moment later, my mother-in-law suddenly approached me, kneeled, and apologized, saying,
Please, forgive her.
"What?"
No, I don't want my precious April to be arrested. I've always bowed my head no matter what she had done up until now. I even covered it up. I'll bow my head many times until she'll be forgiven.
Exactly! What's going to happen to me if my sister becomes a criminal? What would happen if someone at work finds out?
Yeah, you heard them. How rude of you to turn your sister-in-law to the police. Really?
I was so pissed off at the three of them for not even apologizing at this point. Then, hearing the argument, a crowd of people gathered in front of the house. But I didn't care at all. So I kept on yelling at them. Just saying sorry isn't enough, you scumbags. Who the hell cares about all of your situation now? All of you should get punished and reflect on your actions. Idiots! After saying that and leaving, the police and the lawyer both walked inside. Behind me, I heard my mother-in-law begging, "Please forgive her." Brayden trembling, saying, "What should I do?" And April hysterically crying, "No, let go of me." But I squeezed through the crowd, caught a taxi, slammed the door shut, and left the place as if nothing had happened. After that, April was taken away by the police. And I, of course, divorced Braden and demanded a large amount of compensation. Since that incident occurred, the three of them were given a cold look by the neighbors. So, looks like they gave up their house, even though they still had a loan to pay. Also, it looks like people from Braden's company were in the crowd, so rumors of his sister being arrested spread throughout the company. Because of that, he cut ties with his mom and sister, saying, "It's your fault." But his mom had caused trouble by showing up at his company multiple times to ask for money. As a result, he was forced to resign. Since then, he has become a gambler and an alcoholic and is now jobless. His mom seems to be struggling to pay her loan and earn living expenses. She used to be able to manage those because he was there. But now, she needs to work all day to make a living. April, who was released saying it's all mom's fault, took out her anger and cut ties with her mom also. She then got into debt with a dangerous finance company, paying for my damages, but can't pay back. So she's working now looking worn out. Looks like all three of them are suffering now. Good. As for me, I had already sent my stuff to my parents' house, so I was able to go back without anything and started to work at the company again. Oh right, actually, after that, I went back to the area around my ex-in-law's house to say the final goodbye to the friendly neighbors. And also went to that convenience store.
I'm taking a break. Oh, welcome. Wait, hold on. You're that person from that time.
Long time no see. You seem happy.
You too. Oh, may I ask your name? Too much happened last time, so I couldn't ask. Sorry.
Don't apologize. My name is Paige.
Paige? What a nice name. Did you go back to your parents' house after that?
Yeah, it's in Florida, pretty far from here.
Oh my God, my parents' house too.
Really? Wow, such a coincidence.
My parents own a hotel in Florida. If you want, please come and stay there. I'll hook you up to the suite. It's quite a famous place. Hey, if you want, do you want to exchange numbers?
I made some new friends and I'm living a really peaceful life.
Love this.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!